Good afternoon, Tassie Stacker here with you on the in my indoor workshop. Thanks for joining me here. Right, well, I'm nearly finished with this box. I basically have to modify and fit the other hinge, and that'll probably take me about an hour. See now, you can see one side is you can see this side is much brighter than this side. That's because this hinge is polished, as are all the brass parts. So everything in there, the catch, the nails, the screws, everything, they're all been polished. Reason being is that when you get these things, they usually have a very thin coat of varnish on them. So you can see the back there. And that's to keep it bright. Unfortunately, what happens is that the varnish tends to age, and then we end up with sort of a funky looking, anyway. So each one of these hinges has got to be modified. They start life like this, and they got to be modified to fit the box. And it's not just a case of bending the hinge. I mean, it has to be hand hammered and the rest of it, and then sanded and buffed and then fit and then tweaked and blah blah. Anyway, it takes quite a long time. So this is you can't really see the box because it's underneath all these clamps, but this is Blackwood. This is Hewn Pine. This box will be available for sale probably in the next couple days. The total cost for the box, including postage, is 105 American dollars. Now, I'm not going to apologize about the price. Reason being is that this thing probably took me about 28, 29 hours to build this box. So it's a lot of work. I do it because I love it. I do it because, I don't do it because I want to get rich. Look, that raises another issue. And, the thing is, there's a lot of artists on the silver tubes. You look at all the silver pours. I mean, you have like Silver Dragon and Mr. Zeke and Silver to Burn and the Bear and Silver Vessel and Mrs. Silver Vessel and Backyard Bullion. The list goes on and on. And all of these people are artists and craftsmen, and they make these beautiful pieces, which we get for a reasonable price. But that's the thing. When you're a craftsman and when you sell these things, you have to balance, the cost between what it actually costs you to make something and what you can sell it for. So, ask anybody who makes things and sells them. It's always a tricky proposition. Now, this is box number 4. No, sorry, this is box number 5. This is the first one that's been available for public consumption, because the other boxes were all spoken for before they're even made. And I take a great deal of time and effort and care to build these things, and it's one of those philosophy. If it gets to be too much, or you get to a tricky bit, or a bit that's really, really stressful, or is like, oh God, I'm gonna screw it up, you just gotta walk away from it, for a while. Go sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a cigarette, chat to the missus, watch something on TV. It's the best way to do it. I mean, if you try and just go, oh, it's frustrating, I'll push through it, believe me, you'll screw it up. And I know, because I've done it hundreds of times. Anywho. So anyway, guys, I will post another video when this box is all oiled and shiny, which should either be later this evening or tomorrow or the day after, I think. Anyway, anybody who is interested in buying this box, please contact me. Just send me a PM, and it's basically, first in, best dressed. If somebody wants to trade me, $105 worth of hand-poured silver, or if somebody has a counter offer or something like that. Look, I'm open to reasonable offers, but I don't make money on this. I do this because I love to do it. And anyway, so you guys all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. I hope you're having fun there on the your vacation, Mr. Zeke. And I'd like to say a big hello to Silver Dragon and Mrs. Silver Dragon, in the wonderful Lone Star State. He's a good friend of mine, and I haven't heard from him. Well, no, I mean, I talk to him all the time, but I mean, like, he hasn't been on YouTube. But he's been very busy. He's got a lot of stuff going on, you know, so if anybody was wondering where he is, there he is. And what's happened to Frank P. I haven't seen Frank P. around for a while again, so I hope he's okay and everything's good. So anyway, peace out, love to you all, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks, guys. Bye.